2, 3, 4.
So let's just do one final video in France. Well, not final, but maybe final for this trip. France has been insane. The architecture has been spectacular. The weather has been burning hot sun. The ocean is incredible. The car dramas were new, even though majority of my time in France I was on the bicycle, like most of it, like 98% I was on a bicycle, but yeah. The dog bites were new again, freaking nonsense, craziness. The fancy cars along the ocean, along the Nice and all that were stunning. The food has been tasty. The people have been friendly and educational and sharing and just different, but all the same. What a freaking crazy journey, I tell you. We finally did it. We made it. We are in Italy, baby. Official border. The views have been absolutely stunning with the ocean and the cliffs, and just everything has been spectacular. You're gonna love the drone footage. You're gonna love the vlogs. It's just been one thing after another. It's been just absolute chaos at times. Finding accommodations at last minute, accidentally booking accommodation in Germany instead of France. Just taking everything in. Being kicked out of restaurants simply because no, you can't just order a drink here, you have to order food as well. You can't just have a coffee. Oh man, that's sad. But sitting here at the beach, listening to this water, it's so nice, it's so relaxing, it feels so worthwhile just looking at this absolutely stunning water. Feels like everything is just falling into place. It's testing you, but it's not like impossible. I met public relations journalist in Cannes, and she took my details, and there's a couple of projects that are coming up that I might be interested in, apparently. I've met a scientist who works on satellites on the rocket and space stations. I met a nuclear energy scientist. I met security guards and police officers and people who grow sunflowers and have olive tree plantations. It has been such an insanity of a trip. It's just full of everything. And I feel like you don't get to experience this unless you just get up, get off the couch and go into the world, try it out, see what can actually happen. Like, you're not gonna meet these people sitting at home on your couch. You will meet them by experiencing the world. You will meet them by taking on opportunities and challenges and trying yourself out in whichever way it'll happen. And sometimes it feels like the challenges you went through, like in the past, are nothing in compare. It's gonna feel like everything you've learned doesn't even matter, like, because this new challenge is so much, it's so different, and you have to figure out how to deal with that and how to learn from that. And I feel like it's all worthwhile at the end, because, and not at the end, not just in the end, through the whole journey, through the duration, it's all worthwhile because it's all fun, it's all just experience, it's all just living life and experiencing it and seeing the most incredible, stunning places in the world and being there in the moment, watching the sun go down over the field of sunflowers, the most beautiful sunflowers, with the sun setting at the ocean. I really want to go for a swim. I really, really want to go for a swim. But not right now. Right now we gotta ride. We gotta ride because we took a day off yesterday because a dog tried to eat us. We had to run around, figure out where the hospital is, even though the first two places were not a hospital, even though it was written as if it was a hospital on Google Maps. We had to find a vaccine, to go find a pharmacy. At the hospital they didn't take card for some reason, they didn't take credit card, they didn't take EFTPOS card. They had to go find cash and go take sufficient amount of cash out so you can pay the doctors. Oh, I've never been bitten by a dog in my life, ever. Or any animal really. Like I think a cat playfully bit me a few times. I've always owned cats. I always thought dogs were playful and charming little animals that you just love and cuddle. Apparently not just that. Oh, my darlings, my darlings, my darlings. This trip is absolutely and totally worthwhile and epic and exciting. My hand still hurts, so I can't really. It's funny, I have to like lift it off the bike every time there is a bump on the road just so it doesn't get hit. Can't really hold much with it, but I can move it and it still works, so it's good. It will come alright in a little bit. And I took off the bandages just because it was simply like getting just sweaty and moist and wet inside. So hopefully it will heal pretty good, pretty quick. I have antibiotics, I have spirulina, I have pain relief thing that they gave me. All goods. Although I wouldn't recommend going to a hospital in another country because it's not the cheapest exercise. But I suppose it's an exercise that happens and you gotta do what you gotta do. I love y'all. Thanks for coming on this trip with me. Thanks for joining me in this crazy, beaming, hot sun of a weather, of a day. This is officially an Italy border, Italian border on the coast. On the coast is France, and over there is Italy. Let's see what this new country will bring us. Let's see what we can learn from it. Let's see what kind of adventures we're gonna have, and whatever it is, it's coming. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be successful, and I feel like I've definitely experienced a lot on this trip. It's a crazy long trip. I swear. Alright, let's go get Italy done. And remember, to stop counting calories, start counting hills. Count your adventures, count your passions. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.